Buhari has been in government since the 70s without visible achievement. Man stirs up controversy. The President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari's eyes have undoubtedly seen a lot in the hands of his critics as they continue to drag him, bash him, complain about his government ever since he was announced as the president. Clearly, things have been hard for everyone during his time, which some people were initially seeing it as a sign of the corruption he promised to fight and conquer. For the past few months, everyone seems angry with the way he's handling things since the outbreak of coronavirus pandemic. The leaders, commoners, even the outsiders can't stop dragging him like the popular Islamic cleric Imam Mohammed Tawhidi, popularly known as Imam of Peace, has been doing. History has it that the president, Muhammadu Buhari, was the Federal Commissioner for Petroleum in 1978, and this throwback picture of him shows when he was at an OPEC meeting in Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates, December 1978. In reaction to this, a Nigerian who is likely to be an Igbo man said the president has been in and out of power since the 70s without any visible achievement, which stirred up controversy on internet. The man has been in and out, according to this particular person online, says this man has been in and out of government since the 70s without any visible achievement. But Jeg, OBJ, UMYA, as maybe Umar Yaradra, and Atiku messed up Nigeria. As says Federal Commissioner for Petroleum, Colonel Muhammadu Buhari, at an OPEC meeting in Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates, December 1978. Let's go back home. Which of the Eastern governors, past Eastern leaders, have done 10% of what the presidents have done? Are the Eastern leaders not crooks? One sharing Eba. Another person says, the man looks lost even at that time. Another person says that there's no single achievement in his portfolio. It's incredible. He said people should be satisfied with mediocrity during his first tenure over 30 years ago. He's still saying the same now. Another person says here that this is Papa Tosibo, said they all ruined Niger, rest abeg. Of course, what this particular person is saying that all of those people, the particular person that raised up this controversy, he didn't just stop at Buhari's on Buhari's alone. He talked about the rest people. Like I always say, the same thing we're always saying. If any of them, can boast that, oh, I did this, I did X, Y, Z, during my time and all of that. But what we are saying now, in general, to where we are now, can they, of course, comfortably or categorically or confidently tell us they have done well? It means they've not done anything. Because even if you say, oh, Buhari, since he came, of course, he has made matter worse. But before, things were not good. And people were really complaining then, even Obasanjo time. Of course, there are these pockets of things that they do, which has not really translated to development. Our infrastructure, our social amenities, what can we say about that? If it is what they are going to be talking about, or maybe each and every one of them at each point when they were in power, okay, I'm going to deal with the issue of electricity, or I'm going to deal with the issue of education, I'm going to take care of our health sector, I'm going to take care of so and so. Okay, this is just all I will be doing all my time in office. No, at least we would have, if they have taken that responsibility, at least we would have gone out from all of those problems. Now, all those problems are still with us. Like I said, infrastructure, health sector, education sector, infrastructure, all of them. The economy, nothing. See everywhere. See just the way everywhere is. See just see the way things are. So none of them can boast, because I don't know even why that this writer is talking about, oh, it is an Igbo man that raised that issue. No, that's not what we are talking about, because this person talks about the rest of them. The rest of them is not excluding any of them, because if they have done well at some point in time, we would have known where we are today, because we We celebrate a substandard, celebrate mediocrity. That is what we celebrate. Little say, I beg you, try now, leave her now, leave her now. So, like somebody was saying that if you just talk about a Buhari and a Obasanjo, these people are not good, you will see their followers coming up to defend them. And these people, they've settled themselves, they've settled their children for life. They've settled themselves, and you will come. You cannot even boast of a 3 square meal a day, and you will come and be defending them. Then what are we? You, or what are you? You that are always coming to defend, you that is always coming out to defend them. What are you? How do you categorize yourself? So, in my opinion, I don't think the person that stirred up this argument, is talking about only Buhari. Even all of them, that they've not done well. They've not done well. When they are in power, they would do as if they don't hear what is happening. They don't know what is happening. But as soon as they are out of the office, oh my goodness, you start hearing them speaking, this and that. Let us be this, and people will be falling for them. Of course, a lot of people don't even, not majority of the people agree to them, or even sympathize with them, or listen to them, because they will ask you, when you were there, what did you do? What difference did you make? And like someone say they all ruined Nigeria. Rest abeg. And all through these years, it's made no significant impact on Nigeria. Its only legacy is failure. Another says, even now, as the president, his supporters want us to blame Goodluck Jonathan and PDP 16 years. Buhari is just not to be blamed, according to, just what their supporters really want you to believe. Someone said Buhari is the first president in Nigeria to complete rail line since the British colonialists, building Lagos-Ibadan Road, second Niger Bridge, Kaduna Airport, Ibadan Dry Inland Airport, Port Harcourt, Warri Itakpe. Power will be stable by 2023, and the CMSD. I can go on the charade. Achievements can only be seen by people who want to see, not people with blank minds. As an army commander, he fought and won the Matasin War. As petroleum commissioner, he built the Kaduna and Warri refinery. As head of state, he initiated the war against indiscipline, which would have set up us a good path. And someone said that is the hypocrite ones used to console themselves that he, Buhari, has integrity. The man doesn't know anything about leadership. Integrity alone can't run a nation. What are we talking about? Integrity. I think people really need to define integrity. When you talk about integrity, they say, yeah, show me your friends and I will tell whom you are. I will tell you the kind of person you are. You have integrity, and we see the kind of people that you relate with. You try to mingle with them so that you will get something. Is that integrity? If it will cost you something, that if you that I know, or people perceive that you have some questionable character, you want to give me something, it is better I don't take that than for me to sow my hands with you, or to just compromise to get what I want to get from you because I want to get it. And you call that integrity? I think people should be able to read in between lines. You know that somebody has, or some group of people, they have questionable character, but because of what you want to get, you mingle with them, you die with them, and they support you, and you are telling us that you have integrity? I don't believe that. That integrity is propaganda. It's propaganda. Just like the Bible says that by their fruit you shall know them. Somebody say you don't eat beans. I don't like beans. I don't like beans in my life. But eat mama, you eat akara. So who are you deceiving? So everybody is entitled to their opinion. In my opinion, all of them, they've not done well. Whether Buhari or whether the ones that have ruled before, the ones that have led before. Because if they have done tangible things at this point in time, we will know where we are. But where are we now? I think you should be able to answer those questions. Where we are at the present is nothing to write home about. So guys, let us hear your opinion. Let us hear your take concerning what has been raised, that Buhari has been in government since the 70s without visible achievements. That is what is being raised by somebody. And if they talk about Abu Dhabi, you can imagine Abu Dhabi in those days and see what it is now. And yet we are still crawling. Hey, we are still crawling. You can imagine, like I always say, that these people have been in government for time immemorial. They've been going out of the country, they know what is happening right from time immemorial, yet they cannot even do the right thing. But when it comes to giving order, you have to do this. No, they are good at that. So leave your comments below and let's have your take on this issue.